Hello, hello, you talented stars and starlets. It's your stage mom here, Chantele Francis. And if this is your first time on my channel, then welcome. Please subscribe right down over here. So this channel is all about leveling up in your arts and entertainment careers. So if you're an artist, a performer, creative, there's going to be tricks and tools to help you level up and create the lives and careers of your dreams. So today is Tuesday, which means it's Transformation Tuesday. And I have, it's not really a game, but it's a technique that is going to help you transform your thoughts. So we've talked many times about how important your thoughts are because your thoughts create reality. We've also talked a lot about how your vibration and your energy is also going to be attracting what you see in your life. So they're kind of working interchangeably, is like the dialogue, the inner dialogue that you're having inside into what you're seeing in your outer reality. So what we're going to learn today is the 55 times 5 method, or 55 times 5 technique. Now, just on a general note, what this is for 5 days in a row, you're going to write down an affirmation 55 times on a piece of paper in your own handwriting. Pretty simple. Why does it work? Well, it works because it helps transform your subconscious thoughts. Now, we've talked in the past about how affirmations sometimes, your conscious mind, the ego, pessimism just comes in. So if you're saying things like, I am 110 pounds and you are not 110 pounds, your conscious mind is going to be like, no, I don't believe that. And instead of having that positive, like, ooh, I feel amazing in my body, I'm 110 pounds, you're going to have the energy of, that's not true, you are whatever the undesired weight is. I'm sorry, I don't mean to be talking about weight specifically, but just something easy to make an example about. So for this method, I thought that we would try something different. So everybody is always using regular affirmations. And like I said, it gives the opportunity for the conscious mind to creep in and say, no, I don't believe that. So let's use questions, positive questions instead. And so that way there's the sense of possibility. There's a little more daydream in it. I find that when you ask a question anytime, you're always going to have the answer come to you. It's going to be drawn to you no matter what, whether even you're answering it, like you're asking the question like very formally. But if you're like, oh, I wonder how so-and-so is doing, then they call you 2 minutes later. Or you're thinking like, oh, I wonder how to spell such and such and such, and then the word comes up on the television screen. Like, you always are kind of asking for questions and getting the answers pretty immediately, but you don't really notice it because it's not something that you are actively putting any attention into. So with this 55 times 5 method, another reason why it works is because the number 5 itself, it talks about change in numerology. Even in tarot, 5 means change. It means shifted. Sometimes it means chaos, but it means restructuring, reforming. It shifts. It's everything's kind of tussled up and going all over the place. So 5s talk about change. And then it was telling me, what did it say? It said 55 was something else. 55 means personal power. So you're having change in your personal power is what these 3 numbers mean altogether. And also when you see 555, it's considered an angel number as well. And it generally would be 555 would talk about great change within your divinity, in your divine wisdom within yourself. And so I think it's perfect to know that even these numbers itself do have an energetic vibration that's going to help allow yourself to become in the energetic vibration of your desired outcome, your desired dream manifest. So pretty easy. All you need is a notebook or a piece of paper. Now, it's better to write this out. Yes, you could type it out, but I feel as though there's a little bit more of a connection with your mind, body, spirit when you're writing with your hands. So what you're going to do is get a piece of paper, you're going to get a lovely pen, and you're going to think of an affirmation. So as I said before, I wanted to try this time to use a question, and a question that allows you to be in the present and also allows you to be dreaming, allows you to be kind of excited and not a question that doesn't allow you to think of the ways that it could not work. So I'm thinking that we use a question like I wonder, beginning with I wonder what it would be like. I wonder. And so since we're all in the arts, most of us, if you're not in the arts and you're stumbling onto this, you are meant to do this too. So get a piece of paper and pen and let's do this. So I'm thinking doing something like, I wonder what it would feel like to have amazing career opportunities appear in my life out of nowhere. How amazing would that be? What would that be like? And really think about it. What would that be like? How would I feel? Wow. And so that is, it's a little bit long, so your hand might get tired. So you could figure out something a little bit shorter. If you didn't want to do an I wonder statement, or unless you wanted a little shorter one, could be, I wonder what it would be like to have career opportunities drawn to me. If you just want a regular question without I wonder, maybe, why am I so fortunate to have all these career opportunities? Why am I such a luck magnet to amazing artistic projects? Why am I so blessed to have career opportunities just attracted to me like a magnet? Why am I so creative? Why do I have so many ideas just flowing through me with ease, and I'm so excited to get them out on the paper? So you can see, like, even with me kind of explaining these questions and these wonder, I'm kind of thinking like, what would it be like? Oh, why am I so lucky? Like, and the universe will give you the answers to why you're so lucky, why you're so creative, why, and show you the wonder. Like, if you're wondering about something, that means you're dreaming and you're allowing, there's like an open canvas for like anything to come in. And so that's why I'm going to choose I wonder statements, because I think it's a little bit more open-ended and allows the universe just to send things to you, and it could be even better than you could have ever imagined. So it's a little more open-ended, but I think if you use any sort of question, I feel as though it's going to be really, really effective. And let's try it this way. Maybe we stumbled onto something even better than the regular 55 times 5 method. So you want to do this in one sitting. It's very important to get into this energetic state and have it all be going on at once. You know that like attracts like, and being the vibrational match to what you'd like to see in your life is important for it to manifest. So when you sit down, or yeah, I guess you're probably going to sit down to do this method, this technique, I would suggest maybe taking a few moments just to kind of settle in. Maybe if you have like a nice tea, sitting have like a nice sunlight on your face, and take some slow, deep breaths, really get connected. Think about things that make you happy and make you smile, and things that you're grateful for. Like, really feel good when you want to get into the state for this technique. Now, I would say personally, the best times for you to do this would be first thing in the morning or right before you go to bed. Now, if you do it in the morning, as Deepak Chopra says, RPM method. So rise, pee, meditate. We'll use it, rise, pee, method. So you want to get up, go to the washroom quickly, and come back, and I would even probably do it from bed, so you can kind of still get back into that dreamy state. Go in, take some deep breaths. A lot of us are doing right now are trying to write down our dreams and stuff like that. So if that's part of your daily schedule, so when you wake up, you want to record your dreams before you actually get up out of bed. while you're kind of still in your meditative state, you're going to go to the washroom, come back, lay down, meditate for like 5 minutes or 20. I'll probably do 20 because I usually do 20 minutes every morning. Do 20-minute meditation, thinking about all those great, amazing things, gratitude, what you're grateful for. You're grateful for the air that you're breathing, that you woke up this morning, that you have your whole day ahead of you, all the magic that you are attracting into your life. Have some gratitude for it. And then it's time for probably about 25, 30 minutes or so. It'll take you to write out these manifestations 55 times. You're going to choose one particular manifestation question, and you're going to write it out 55 times in a row in one setting. And you're going to do this for 5 days in a row. So that's the 55 in one sitting for 5 days in a row. 55, 55, 55, 55, 55. And if you do this every single of these 5 days, you will be amazed by what you're attracting. Now, if you manage to start manifesting some of your desires like right away, like the next day or soon, just continue on with it for the 5 days. Just allow yourself to be in that state for the 5 full days. And then once it's done, just thank the universe. I would maybe take your manifestations and maybe put it in a little box. If you want to start getting a manifestation box or a manifestation jar, you might want to fold it up into a little square, and you can put it in a jar. However, but maybe just store it somewhere so that you can look back on it when you do see all these manifestations in your actual life. You may want to date each of these each day for your manifestations, for the formula, just so you can look back again and see like, oh, on this day, this is what I was doing. This is the energy that I was in. And then when you're looking back, you'll be like, wow, like that's the path that it took for me to get here. I think it'll be really powerful and really amazing. Now, is there anything else that I want to say to you guys? No, I think I got it all. Just make sure that you're in a good mood, you feel good, and that, what you're talking about excites you. So before you get into it, get into that feel good energy. When you're writing it down, picture it, allow it, just like feel good. It's so easy, and you just kind of write it out. And, if you want, even you can speak it out loud as well, because words are also very powerful. And that's why also with the handwriting, I've mentioned before, but they call it spelling because they're spells. They are able to help manifest. And so we're spelling it out and we're speaking it out and we're feeling it out. So we're just getting all our senses really, really involved in this formula. So again, 5 days in a row, you're going to write out your affirmation question 55 times in one sitting, preferably in the morning or in the evening after a little bit of a gratitude meditation. I hope this excites you. Please tell me how it's going. Write in the comments anything that you have manifested, anything that excites you, what your manifestation statement or question is, anything that you think that could inspire me or inspire others. Please share it in the comments below. If you like what you're hearing, like that like. If you want to have me in your inbox, ring that bell and I'll show up every day with a new video. And of course, subscribe right down below. That's all I got for you. Happy Transformation Tuesday. And as always, I will see you in the spotlight. Take care.